2 races to go in the Alpine career mode here in F1 Manager 2024. Things are not looking good, but let's just put it out there in layman's terms. We sit 9th in the Constructors. We are a point ahead of Kick Sauber. We want 7th spot. Williams sit on 6 points, which means over the next 2 race weekends, we need to get 5 points, and hopefully Williams or Haas don't score. Now, the season objective is actually 6th or above. So 6th is gone. It is theoretically not even possible because the maximum points that we can score, even including sprints, is something like I think if we get 2 1-2s and a 1-2 in Qatar sprint, we can technically overthrow RB, but that's if they don't score. Something tells me though that's not going to happen. But if we finish 7th, I've got a feeling the board will keep me. But there's a big problem with that. Next season, we're losing both Gasly and Ocon. We're losing a lot of senior members at the team, but I've put a lot of effort into the development of next year's car. A lot of questions. Let's see what the answers are going to be. I mean, obviously Max Verstappen's whoa. I mean, the title is so won. It's incredible. I mean, look how far he's ahead in terms of anyone else. I mean, you know, Pierre Gasly sets P20. Unthinkable. But you know, we have 4.4 million. We don't have enough money to install new engines. Well, so realistically, we're snookered going into the Qatar weekend here, which I believe is a sprint. So we'll have to wait and see how this goes, folks. But see, at the end of the day, not looking good. Not looking good at all. I mean, there's no rain whatsoever in Qatar. We've just going to have to do. No, I'm actually going to do 18 for higher with Gasly because Gasly has had an absolute stinker. I mean, Ocon's the guy that has got the points and looked close to getting any of the points, but we're going into Qatar here. We really, there is no two ways around it, man. We need, I mean, Gasly's car parts are damaged. What parts would that be? So, I mean, his engine and gearbox is snookered. Let's buy a new gearbox for Pierre Gasly. That's going to get my penalty, but you know what? I don't care. We really need to get. You know what? We don't have the funds though for a new car part, a new engine, do we? Oh, we do actually. So Pierre Gasly, new engine, new gearbox. I think it's time for Pierre Gasly to deliver. We need it, man. We need the points. We've got a fully upgraded car with all the new parts in its place. There's really no excuse. Last time out in Vegas, it was really disappointing. Don't get it twisted, right? But I didn't see an awful lot. Now we're going to start sprint qualifying here, and we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully, we can just do something, guys. It's going to result in something. But we're going to send them both out straight away here, and let's hope for some carnage. Let's hope for something this week. Yep, let's hope for some carnage as Esteban Ocon locks up on his outlap. I mean, jeez, could it get any bloody worse than that? And then Alonso holds up Gasly on the outlap, on his flying lap. This is a freaking disaster, man. I tell you what, though, we're not that far off Hamilton, but then, Magnussen beat us, and then all of a sudden we're, 2 seconds off. Let's see here. Let's go back out on this medium tyre here for both of these, and hopefully we can get. So we're currently both going through. Not a lot of time in these sessions though. So let's see what we do in this lap. I mean, this is going to be the all important lap, and none of us improve. Wait, Pierre Gasly actually going around the final corner, but Gasly's already the highest up of the two. When you look at Perez in 15th, you'd expect him to beat us. Who else? I mean, the RB of Shinoda you would probably expect. So we still technically could go through if those two improve, but Gasly still 12th. The gaps between the field are insane. You feel like that's our best laps and we're sitting 2 seconds off Verstappen. Absolutely mental. Hopefully Perez sticks it in the wall or something. Is he though? We'll have to wait. Oh, there's a lot of traffic there for Sergio Perez. Oh, Perez manages to get through, but we managed to get through as well, and that's all that matters. So let's see here. Yeah, 13th and 14th. But I mean, the reality is, Gasly has got that grid penalty that's going to be starting on doing the grid, so not ideal. not ideal as we go into sprint qualifying 2 here, as we will be looking to do a number. Let's just get out straight away with these two. Not a lot of time in this session to get these laps in, and the way this is going, Gasly's probably going to get the DRS there off Ocon, which isn't ideal. Max Verstappen, look how close Max Verstappen got to us there, and then Verstappen 2.5 seconds quicker than Ocon, 3.1 seconds quicker. I mean, I think that's simply because of the DRS he must have got there at the end of the lap. That is a disc. I mean, it's not like I've put loads of upgrades on this car, man, and we are 2.5 seconds. I mean, look at the gaps don't lie. We're in a battle with Haas, but the reality, look at the rest of the field. Like, what's the point in going back out to do these laps, man? This is disgraceful. Look at the gaps that Max Verstappen has pulled. It's honestly insane. Let's get these drivers out here. Oh my, honestly, looks like it's going to be 12th and 14th at best here for the sprint. Unless a miracle happens. But if you remember, on these sprints, they tend to, like, the tyres just tend to blow up. Tell you what though, Pierre Gasly is green on his flying rap. I don't know if he gets his rap, but he's ridden the final corner. Pierre Gasly, and across the line, Pierre Gasly actually goes above his teammate, 2.3 seconds off Max Verstappen. Magnussen then beats Bottas, which means if Hulkenberg can set his lap, can he beat Bottas? He can, and by God, it's 14th and 15th in the sprint. Gasly's got the new engine. That's bogging. I have honestly nothing really good to say about that. Max Verstappen fast as no real by 8/10 of a second. Jeez, I really hope next season's closer, because Red Bull look like they are running away with it for next season as well. Alright, let's go. I mean, well, what tyre do I want to start on here? Soft can't last. So I'm going to start him on the hard and Gasly on the medium. I'm not going to underfuel them. I'm not going to risk any of that. We need to be in it to win it, folks. And here we go for the sprint, which looks like it's literally taking place during the day. Will these tyres last? Who knows? I see people are on softs. How much managing is going to go on for them if they honestly think they're going to... Seriously? Let's deploy both of these guys. Those soft guys aren't going to last, so I think if we're sitting in 10th potentially, we could maybe get a point. There's not a chance those tyres last. Not a chance, folks. Look at Ocon though. Is Ocon's tyres going to last? He can't seem to get his tyres up to speed, so let's see how that goes. Interval, I mean, as you can see, Ocon losing a lot of time, but hopefully that'll save us in the long run. Next, one can only pray that is what can happen. So we'll move him down to neutral. Gasly, we're trying to save these tyres. I mean, if you look at Gasly, we've actually got the best tyre wear out of the top 13 of the entire grid. But you know, is Leclerc on 82% tyres going to last? I'm not too sure. I'll tell you what. But then, yellow flag, someone spun off. Kevin Magnussen, that's pretty good because we were battling him. We'll have to wait and see how this is going to go, Troops, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of punctures towards the end, but these guys are probably going to get lap times. You know what I mean? Enough lap times in to be able to pit. Fireworks are going off for Alpine, so we'll see how that goes, but hopefully we can do something. But Gasly's doing alright. Must be that new engine. That new engine there. But Yuki Tsunoda. %. It's all about saving tyre wear at this race, man. It is. It really, really is.
So that is P13.
I mean, let's turn him down. Do that. Let's see. Whose tyres are going to absolutely... Leclerc's got a mechanical fault on top of his awful tyre. I mean, if Shinoda overtakes us, I'm not going to agree about it. I'm more worried about the gap to Sargent and our teammate here. As Ocon's actually fighting his way through the field, which, yeah, on the hard, Ocon could be looking very, very good for this. But I tell you what, I like the sprint at Qatar. It's always the same. It's always like a management job on the tyres. As we're going to have to turn him down there. But look at Leclerc, 59% on his softs, with 8 laps to go. He's not lost an awful lot of tyre wear when you think of it. When you really break it down. It's all about saving tyre wear at the end of the day. Let's see what Gasly can do. But look at the gaps. But look at the gap Gasly's got. Like, Gasly's actually putting a really good performance here in the sprint.
The second lift and coast. Overtake button available if needed. Copy. Slightly bigger lift and coast in all areas, please.
Honestly, I'm going to put Ocon to attack. Leclerc's on 47. His tyres could go, you know. Same with Norris. Who else is low down? I mean, Perez is pretty poor. Hulkenberg's pretty poor ahead of us. But, I mean, everyone with really poor tyre wears at the back, and we're already beating them. So, again, not spectacular. But hopefully, man, there can be a wee bit of drama here. But I think a point's probably asking for too much. We'll go ahead and sim a wee bit. Right, on board with Gasly. So, as you can see, Gasly just saving his tyres here, but I mean, you can clearly see that the upgrades are working, but the only cars we seem to be faster than are the Williamses and the Kick Cybers. I mean, I think the only reason we've beat Magnussen's because he spun out there. Which is a tragic state of affairs, to be honest, but it is what it is. Let's see, it is 6.8. Yeah, I mean, Ocon's not exactly catching Gasly there, and he's pushing the tyre. Well, he's catching him a bit. What can I say? He's catching him a bit. Charles Leclerc, 40% on the tyres. I think Leclerc and Norris are going to go, you know. Hulkenberg's could go. Let's see then. Piastri overtakes Leclerc. Leclerc is losing a shit ton of time. But it's not going to be enough time. And look at Gasly, man. We've trying to put these guys into attack.
Warm the fronts.
A lap and a half to go. Max Verstappen on his final lap. Leclerc's on 31% tyre wear, man. It's pretty much, how has he lasted this long? It just shows you, like, if you want to eke it out, you can, but risking it for a biscuit sort of territory here. Charles Leclerc. Looks like it's going to be 14th and 15th, barring any last lap. Max Verstappen to the line, and there's going to be no punctures, or at least no punctures that we can take advantage of. So Verstappen wins easy from Piastri. Charles Leclerc is going tiptoe mode, but that looks like it is going to be it. Ricardo's going to come back in 8th, it's Alonso, Stroll, Russell. I mean, Hulkenberg is hanging on there. We are beginning to push the tyres big time, but I mean, what good's it really done us here at the end of the day? But I mean, over a 19-lap race, Gasly is finished 15 seconds clear of Bottas, 17 clear of Albon, 23 clear of Sargent. I mean, that gives me hope for the race, but we're going to need retirements, man, ahead of us. We really need a lot of retirements ahead of us. So, yeah, I mean, what is the correct tyre to start on? Honestly, I don't really know what the correct tyre to start on is. Probably the medium, the soft. Not much point, not much point. So we'll skip that. And we'll dolphin dive straight in to the action. But of course you get qualifying up first, which Gasly's going to get a penalty in, so yeah, you need to You need to deliver in this. But no guarantees that Pierre Gasly's going to be at the back of the grid for qualifying, as long as he can get the decent enough lap in. But Leclerc, Ricciardo and Tsunoda, they're all carrying engine issues. All three are quicker than us, which means if we're like 13th in the race, it could be looking good for us later on.
Follow the delta.
Normal
in-lap procedures, please.
Good for Gasly. Not good there, so get those two back out. Can't afford to be going out. We need points, man, at the end of the day. We need big boy points towards the end of this season. And it doesn't really look like we're going to get it. But Ricciardo and Tsunoda are doing really poor, man. That's probably those engine issues that they've got. But then they could be taking penalties and changing it, which is not going to help do us any favours in the race. But yeah, both on our in laps here, 10th and 14th.
All the way in, so we'll push until the pit lane.
We'll go out again, like, but didn't really want to go out again. See where that puts us. Hopefully it can guarantee us to go through, but Hulkenberg beating us, but that's to be expected. Hulkenberg to beat us, man. Very expected. Tsunoda's whipped a lap out of nowhere, and what are we going to do? Currently P12 there from Esteban Ocon. Gasly to the line. He's the one in the upgraded engine, man. The new engine. Drops the ball.
15.
Drops the ball, and I'm looking at Danny Rick. Oh, well, that's him out. Bottas beat us, man. And Gasly's get the penalty, so Gasly's going to be starting at the back of the grid. I mean, I'd say that's unacceptable for Pierre Gasly, man. Yeah. Looked like he was going to be our only hope this weekend, and his arses went. So Perez got a penalty, Piastri's got a penalty, Gasly and Magnussen have got penalties, so none of the cars that have got damaged parts will get penalties, which could be crucial, I'll let you know. Very crucial. So we'll send Esteban Ocon out here for Q2. I'm not expecting much for Ocon. To be honest, we don't even have enough money for an engine penalty, or else I'd probably let them both take it. That means they're looking good for the next race, so hopefully Ocon can do something here. A bit of magic, come on Esteban, don't catch them for the end of your lap, that'd be a disaster. He's going to be alright. Yeah, 25.9, pish considering Verstappen was doing 23.6s on mediums. But it puts us ahead of Hulkenberg at the end of the day. And Albon, but not by much, not by much. Not by much. I want to keep softs for the race in case there's chaos. Might get another lap in as well here if we get out. We held up for starting, get it right, Rooney, but we've got Lando Norris ahead of us. We use Lando Norris? Not really. I mean, I think we've got a decent bit of DRS there, to be honest. We can, we can't shoot our way up. Get back though and get a lap in. Another one in, Ocon. Ocon. We've used those sort of... So technically, it says that we can improve by a second. Yeah. Don't know if I believe that. Don't know if I believe that. Come on, Esteban Ocon. He's green. He's green. I mean, it's a big improvement, but it's P14 at the end of the day. And what are we supposed to do about that? Perez, fastest. Verstappen, 6th, which is really low down for him. But let's watch. Aha, Perez. Beat by Verstappen when it matters. I mean, Perez can't even beat him in real life when it doesn't matter, so I'm not really overly surprised there. But what's going on? Gasly will start in 19th place. Looking like 3 stoppers here. Yeah, Gasly on the softs. I think that's the way to go. As for Ocon, I'm going to start him on. I'm going to start him on the softs. Fuck it. Risk it for a biscuit. And you know what, Gasly, we're going to underfuel you, man, big time by like 8 laps. You've got the new engine. We'll pray for a safety car. Let's do this, Alpine. Come on. Big plans for next season. Do not let me down. Come on, points. We just need 4 points. It's not an impossible ask. No, we need 8. You can get 2 here, and then like, oh, next race we can do something. Come on.
Overtake available. Copy that.
Come on, we'll get the engines down. Come on, big crash in turn 1 here. And there's nothing but a few cars with those engine modes, as I said. Verstappen leads, which has just been this season. Holy shit, there's been a massive crash.
And a contact. Okay, mate, you're alright.
And Ocon's picked up damage. Oh, damaged. How much damage though? Let's see. Please don't be much. I don't think it should be much. It didn't look like much. Aerodynamics, minor. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll live to fight another day. But we're losing a lot of time to the guys ahead. But I mean, I guess it's Piastri at the end of the day. Oh, but Ocon's tyres are doing the 53% tyre wear. Oh, that is a killer straight away. And we get a grid. Oh, we get a bloody time penalty. Oh my god, what a disaster to the start of this race, man. I don't even know what to say about that. Jeez, oh. Jesus. We'll go to lap 5 then, we'll pit. I mean, honestly, what is the end game there?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just pit now, fuck that. What?
Stand by.
Yeah, we see it.
So what do we do?
Oh, what a disaster. What a disaster, guys.
Box now, please, box now.
Esteban in.
What a disaster.
Esteban in.
What an app. I mean, where's Ocon? I mean, time serving penalty, coming out light years behind, but we're on the.
No more DRS.
Got a mechanical fault as well. Jeez, oh. Jeez, oh, Esteban Ocon, son. How did it get
Copy.
that bad? I'll never know. I'll never know. No, oh, come on. I don't believe it. And Gasly's just stuck behind Bottas. Living his best life, apparently. Oh, Jesus. Not good at all. Albon pits. I mean, Ocon's up to 19th, but... Oh, just a disaster there. And Ocon's got the worst mechanical fault on the grid, so... Not ideal. Not good at all. Come on, Gasly. We need all these people to pit. We need people to pit, man. Look at the tyre wear, man. Look at Ocon. I mean, I've got it on light and he's getting smoked. I'm going to keep Gasly out to the likes of the Haas catch me, man. Don't know why they're double stacking, to be honest. That's a wee bit idiotic. Put you on conserve, mate. Ocon. I don't even know what the end game is with you. You're nearly a lap down already. Shinoda, though, he's got the same engine problem as. That's good. Safety car for Gasly, that would be brilliant. Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Here, just keep
Crash and fall with multiple cars. Who could that possibly be? Kevin Magnussen going for it in a kick Sauber. And it's... damaged front wing. Nothing to write home about. Gasly, though, is currently 12 seconds clear of Stroll and about 15 clear of Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Ricardo, those sort of people. Let's get damage. Going to run out about lap 50, so we need a miracle, really. Running 9th with Gasly. Tell you what, running 9th with Gasly, but
It's getting worse and worse.
Okay, mate, copy.
fault resolved? I don't think so. I don't even know what Esteban Ocon's doing, to be honest. For Startman, Leclerc pitting. As for Gasly, I mean, what are you suffering with? Tyres.
Is everything okay with the lap?
We'll take that. We will take that. We are currently, what, 4 seconds clear of Stroll, but 7, 8 clear of Hulkenberg. Yeah, I mean, once Hulkenberg overtakes us, I think that's when we'll pit. Hopefully we can just go to the end on a set of hards. You know, a one stop when everyone else is doing a free stop can massively benefit you. Like, do not get it twisted. But I think we need a safety car to save a bit more fuel. But as for Ocon, I think he's done. I think he is absolutely done. Defeated. Don't know what else to say there. So wait till Hulkenberg overtakes us. So we got Hulkenberg right behind us. I'm going to pick Gasly now. Says the hards only do 28 laps and there's 36 to go. Jeez, oh. Still, I'm going to go hards and softs maybe. I didn't expect that.
Box this lap.
Quite poor.
Box.
Quite poor. Got Alonso, Hulkenberg, Ricardo all behind us. Shinoda, Magnussen, Bottas are all a bit further behind. Decent drive though for Gasly so far, but we do have a lot less fuel and that's probably why the paces appear to be better than what it really is. I mean, Hulkenberg 1.3, Stroll's about 6 seconds down the road, but we need retirements for the guys ahead of us, man.
Yeah, end of box.
What you need. I don't even know what Ocon's doing, man. Just driving around getting laps. Right, so where's Gasly going to come out? Behind Bottas.
Yeah, locked up.
Ocon locked up. Brilliant.
Going.
Follows the car in 10.
I mean, it says Gasly can technically get to the end, so you never know. Another yellow flag.
There is a car off. So yellow where you
I don't know who that is.
Copy.
Sector 1. Magnussen.
Warm the fronts.
Go on, Gasly. What can Gasly do? What can pure Gasly do? But it looks like not an awful lot. Go on, Gasly. Oh, we've got a safety car. Esteban Ocon's engine is just completely and utterly. This is where we can save fuel. I tell you what, that's a sacrifice that. I mean, it's not quite Singapore 2008 like, but take that. We'll absolutely take that. We get ahead of it. Ocon retires. It's a tragedy, and we don't even need to pit because we've already pitted.
I can't believe it.
Recharge on.
I know we're quite unlucky at that safety car timing, man.
Copy.
We could do
Really quite unlucky.
front temps.
Up to 13th though. Ricardo and Shinoda have got big problems with their engines. Doesn't quite put us in the points though. Sargent, Show and Albon all lapped down, so it looks like, I mean, barring a disaster, like the lowest you're going to finish here is 16th, but we are minus 8 kg on the fuel, which is a worry. Big worry. A big worry. Lap cars may now overtake. Oh, how quickly are they going to go up the field? Comes in this lap, the gap will be too big. Yep, it's coming in this lap. So,
Safety car coming in this lap.
are we looking to go to the end? I mean, there's a lot of guys on hards that are probably looking to go to the end. Maybe what could give us an advantage is we don't go to the end. I think we won't go to the end. I think that might be
Gonna have to go a little bit quicker, buddy.
the difference maker here for Pierre Gasly. So in the tactics, overtake over aggression high. Let's see what we can do here. Who's on damn? I mean, Sainz Leclerc for starting, but I mean, they're going to be quicker than us on tyres that are dead anyway. But yeah, Ricardo just appears to be very, very slow here, just due to his engine problems. So that can promote us up to 12. But then he's just pulled a pretty decent sized gap there, I tell you.
So we're going to focus on fuel saving.
Let's see here. Can Gasly overtake Ricardo? No, he cannot. He just falls further and further behind. Don't really understand how it's got that bad for you.
Just keep watching for debris.
And who's the cars crashing, man? We need these cars to be crashing. See if it's the free at the back. Of course it's the free at the back. Not even interested in the replay, man. I mean, the guys that we need to actually do something for us, will job you. Disgraceful. Not good. Not good at all. Gasly, come on. Gasly's dropped behind Shinoda and they've all got issues, man. All got issues. And dropped behind Magnussen. Jeez, oh. Oh, Shinoda's got a massive fault now, though. Shinoda's out. Shinoda's out of the Grand Prix. That promotes us to 14th. But again, it's not going to be enough to get points at the end of the day. No, it's a shame. I mean, what lap? I want to get down at lap 43, then pit for mediums to the end. Probably the best bet. Gasly, Hamilton pits, and Magnussen pits. A lot of these guys pitting. A lot of these guys pitting. We're 11th. Oh, Bottas, 35% tyre wear. Leclerc's got a massive technical issue, so I mean, points look so close, but at the same time, so far away. It's like, we need another safety car, and it could come from Ricardo or Leclerc, but I think it's going to be too little, too late. And Max Verstappen, is he really going to get those softs to the end? 15 laps to go, 87%. I'm not convinced on that. Gasly though, he's doing what he does best. That's be shite. Gasly against Hamilton. Hamilton's through. Right. Yeah, you're going to gain more on the... Gotta do. Bottas goes onto the softs, but I'm not running the risk of a puncture. So, Gasly is going to come out 14th, but... Oh, Leclerc's out. But they didn't bring out a safety car, man. Stroll's running in P3. What's going on? Battling Stroll not that long ago. I mean, it looks like Ricardo's probably going to retire. That promotes us up to 13th, which means we would have to overtake Hulkenberg, Magnussen, and Bottas for the end of this race. They get a point. A point. I mean, that means Haas are getting a point on us. If Alonso's got a mechanical fault. Here we go. It was actually a decent pit stop there, but we're coming out and we're like, what, 20 odd seconds there behind.
Save fuel.
Yeah, we've got to save fuel. We just do, don't we? Oh, it's tragic. Ricardo pits. Ricardo's got a serious mechanical fault. Ricardo's now out, which didn't bring out the safety car, which was my Hail Mary. I think it's all over. I mean, we can't even catch the guys ahead of us here. And now Verstappen's going to lap us. I mean, honestly, are we still not... I mean, imagine finishing a lap down after this race. Haas is just too quick, man. He's what, 26 seconds down the road and I pit it. Verstappen's got 52% tyre wear. His tyres aren't going to go. I mean, Hamilton's might. No one else's are going to go. It's a tragic state of affairs here, but our points are eluding us again. I mean, put it this way, 3 cars retired for this race, you would expect to beat us for points, and that's when you need to take advantage. And there's no one really battling here to prove me wrong, so all over. All over. All over. Alonso's got a mechanical fault, but again, it doesn't mean anything. We're not going to catch anybody. Max Verstappen starts his final lap. Now we go to attack mode because we've got nothing really to lose. Bottas there's catching Magnussen. A lot of these guys' tyres could go off, but I mean, Hamilton can go by. We're not going to get points, man. We need 3 people ahead of us to just literally go off a cliff, man. And it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Zhou Guanyu 16th, Albon 15th, Sargent 14th, us in 13th. Not going to happen, guys. Max Verstappen is going to win. We're not even on the same lap as most of these guys, so you can forget about it. You can forget about it, Hulkenberg. So yeah. Another race that was pretty unlucky in the end. Max Verstappen wins. We finished 13th, but you know, all we had to do in this race was beat the Haas for a point, and we finished what, 25 seconds behind Hulkenberg. I mean, it's probably one of Gasly's best races, but where does that leave us? Leaves us scratching our head. I mean, like the fact that Alpine are celebrating, it tells you everything that you need to know. But Perez went for, what, 11th to 2nd. Red Bull quite clearly got the fastest car. As for the drivers, Hulkenberg got an extra point. Didn't really do much for him. I mean, it puts Haas on to 6, so we still need 5 points in the final race. Can we get it? Stay tuned. I wouldn't hold your breath, guys. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.